squad? MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts. I'm Mad Mizzy, Ron Money, and Quancho Love in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on there, everybody?
Hope everybody having a good Friday so far.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ain't got no job, ain't got shit else to do but watch us. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm
Let's
on
get it
here.
popping. You dig what I'm saying? But before we jump into the rundown, y'all know the routine. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that alert button, that like button, that share button, and get ready to comment on all the subjects because we want to know what y'all thinking just as much as what we thinking. You dig what I'm saying? And we starting it off with the number one sport, of course, in North America, the United States, the NFL. Season is over, but you know the news don't stop. You dig what I'm saying? And we starting it off with the off-season news so far that's going on. And the big news right now that's floating around is these Justin Tucker allegations that's coming out to be Deshaun Watson-esque. You feel what I'm saying? So what's your reaction to the Justin Tucker allegations thus far?
Oh yeah, man. I heard. So he messing around with the massage therapist too, huh?
Right.
I mean, that's the game. I guess that's the game. I mean, I don't want to come on to offend no ladies. You know what I'm saying? If that's your profession out there, I don't want. Hopefully, y'all not in no position where somebody's making y'all feel uncomfortable. But
Facts, facts.
y'all know when y'all know y'all got these licks lined up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. So I guess it's best to stay neutral. I don't want to be I don't want to be on the side of the players, but I don't want to be on the side of these people looking for licks. So um, if he's guilty of these accusations, the bad for him. But if it's
Right.
somebody trying to come up on the lick, these i.e. these massage therapists, y'all foul, man. Y'all know the game, man. I'm gonna just keep it as that. Y'all know the game.
Facts.
Yeah. How many times we gonna keep dealing with this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I know the NFL got to be like, what the fuck?
yeah, like,
They about
damn,
to ban all players from massage therapists. No more massages, bro.
no more massage. Like that job about to be fired. Nobody,
Facts.
nobody
Fire
massage.
all massage therapists. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. But yeah, hopefully they just allegations and not not true allegations. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But
Mhm.
if they is, we see the season he had, so obviously it was affecting him. So, but
Right,
you
right.
know,
Damn, I ain't even put those two together.
because he definitely had an off year, so I knew it was
Yep,
something. He either got somebody pregnant or he was hitting the wrong girl.
Oh
Something was
yep,
going on. He wasn't doing his
yep.
job. You know what I'm saying? You can't go from one of the greatest to like, damn, what happened to him?
That was definitely the calm before the storm. He knew some shit was coming down the pipe. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah,
shit was
but
weighing on his mind.
yeah. Hopefully they just allegations. You know what I'm saying? But
right, right.
uh, I wish him the best.
I wish him the best.
Facts. My reaction is the same thing with Deshaun when I heard it was just I want to know the details, what's going on, and it's just for me, like Q said, I'm definitely not a person that supports somebody that's forcing themselves, but we also know the game that these rich athletes are in. You feel what I'm saying? And how this shit can spiral out of control from, you know what I'm saying, the Me Too, you know what I'm saying, culture. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. We'll see what the details come out because what I always used to say about Deshaun Watson was that it got sent to a criminal court in, I believe, Texas, and they decided it wasn't enough evidence to like prosecute. So I always wanted to know what was like the evidence for him to get suspended and how he
Right.
had to pay that off, but it wasn't enough evidence for him to get criminally prosecuted. You get what I'm saying? Like those little intricate details, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Because I mean, this is affecting people's lives. Deshaun Watson has not recovered from that. He's done.
Uh,
You feel what I'm saying? He's done. So I mean, I'm glad he got his money and all that, but he'll never recover. His image will never recover. And I don't know how this will go for Justin Tucker. And like Ryan just said, this was the calm before the storm. I can't imagine how he gonna try to go out there and kick game winning playoff field goals moving forward if this shit is still lingering around or hanging over his head. You get what I'm saying? So hey man, we'll see how it goes, but tough John for the Ravens. I
I
know
will
that
say
because
this
I
though
mean
before
he definitely gonna be a crucial part if they gonna try to get over that hump, man. That's point
right. I
blank
will
period.
say this though before we switch topics. Fortunate enough for Justin Tucker though, you know what I mean. He got a Super Bowl ring already, and his numbers, he solidified in the Hall of Fame already. So if
Facts.
anything, this might hinder his Hall of Fame chances. But in terms of like affecting his overall career, he already played most of his career. He's seen the highs,
Facts.
he's seen the mountaintops, and now I
Yep.
guess he experiencing those lows that we all experience every now and again. But his situation is a little bit different than Deshaun Watson. See, Deshaun Watson got the money, but he never got the accolades. And unfortunate is
Yep.
looking like for
Facts.
him, he ain't gonna never
Right,
receive
right.
no
He caught it
accolades.
right at the peak of his prime. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So completely
yeah.
agree. Sad for DW on that aspect. You get what I'm saying?
Tuck on
But
his way out. You know what I'm saying? He's smiling on
facts.
his way
At the
out.
end of the day, as you saying it, I mean, for real, if it get too deep, he could always just retire. You feel what I'm saying? And he got a Hall of Fame career. Hey, look, I holla
Already.
at y'all, man. Y'all might need to find another kicker though. You know what I mean?
Right.
What Jay-Z say he already home. You know what I'm saying? He already home.
Facts. You know what I mean? Let's move on though. Let's get off of that controversial subject. A-Rod, oh no, that wasn't even the subject. You feel what I'm saying? Kellen Moore, the new head coach. Let me switch the ticker. Kellen Moore, the new head coach in New Orleans. What do y'all expecting from y'all former offensive coordinator down there in New Orleans as the Saints' new head coach?
It's a shout out to Kellen Moore, you know what I mean? The opportunity he was blessed with. But it's a bittersweet feeling, you know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate that this put my man Jalen Hurts in a position where he got to play underneath a new offensive coordinator. But when you on a team that's receiving success, those offensive coordinators, those defensive coordinators, they get looked at first. You know, when you coming off
Yep.
a winning organization, so
Yep.
it's just on par for what the game, has got in store for anybody that's in it. You know what I mean? You succeed on one level, now you ready to go back and run in your own situation. And
Yep.
shout out to Kellen Moore.
Yeah, man, definitely big shout out to Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's stepping into an organization that's 2 million under the cap. You know what I'm saying? Don't know they starting quarterback, but shout out to him.
Only 2 million?
Yeah, I think it's 2 million.
That ain't
Even with
shit.
the increase, even with the cap increase, they still 2 million under.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. So
Mm.
I mean, it's idiotic, but hey, you just won a Super Bowl, so and you got your coaching staff that you just won the Super Bowl with, so you got all faith in your coaching staff. So if he like it or if he love it, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but shout out to Kellen Moore. So
Yeah, shout out
I
to Kellen
mean, I can't get mad at it. Shit, if a job offer me some money, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Facts.
taking it. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kellen Moore, man. Hopefully he'll bring the Saints back to where they need to be.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's gonna be a tough gig though. But like y'all said, as young as he is, I just remember when he first initially became an offensive coordinator with the Cowboys. I believe he was the backup the year before. I was like, what the fuck? It was quick as hell how he became like a backup
Transition.
in the
Yeah.
NFL into being an offensive coordinator, and now he's a head coach. Got to be one of the youngest head coaches in the NFL. I'm predicting maybe the youngest. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a great experience. I don't know how well he'll do because we all know that your success in the NFL is predicated on your quarterback and the skill position and the players that you have around them. The Saints are very, very needing in that position. Michael Thomas hasn't played in Lord knows how long. Alvin Kamara old as dirt. Derek Carr ain't the answer. The laundry list goes on with the issues that's going on in New Orleans. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
the whole organization need a
I don't think
reboot.
it's I don't think it's gonna be on Kellen Moore whether they fail or not. But if they do succeed, then it's just gonna be more power to him. You feel what I'm saying? But I think they're gonna have to give him adequate time for him to rebuild what's going on down there in New Orleans.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that success. I mean, came in, did his thing with the Cowboys. He only had that one down year last year, and then I mean, I kind of was thinking like maybe be a little bit more patient, wait for that job, that opening that's a little bit better. You get what I'm saying? Kind of on the Ben
Yeah.
Johnson tip, like how he did. But it's like you won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, so I mean, what else you gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? You can't do nothing else but go down from there as an offensive coordinator. So I mean, this is time. You know what I mean?
White.
But man, I'm deferring this next subject to my resident Eagles fans. Man, Kevin, what's his name? Patullo. Patullo replaces Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. What are y'all expecting from Kevin Patullo? And tell our fans a little bit about him.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Ryan might know more about him. I do know that he was a hire within the organization, though. So shout out to anybody getting promoted from within the organization.
Always a good
The
sign.
Eagles, the Eagles is a great organization to get your shine on. You know what I'm saying? So, like you were saying, the previous topic, how somebody could ascend depending on what organizations you're around, you could ascend real quick in the NFL. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a dude that we're gonna be hearing a lot more about in the upcoming seasons. But this season he get a shot at, coaching Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying, play calling. Uh so we're gonna see. I'm excited. I do believe that, with the experience on the team, is gonna only uplift him and how he looks. So he definitely gonna have an opportunity to make a name for itself. So the Philadelphia Eagles is definitely the organization you want this look with. So shout out to Kevin Patullo, if that's his name. But I'm sure Ryan know more about this guy than I do. So hey Ryan, fill the fans in, Ryan.
Yeah. He Nick Sirianni boy. He been with Nick Sirianni ever since he was in the coach. Ever since he was the coach organization. So
Okay.
big shout out to Kevin Patullo. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the way from I think he
Huge
was
opportunity.
man for a huge opportunity, but I think he was a coordinator. He was one of the coordinators. I forgot what coordinator it was, but big shout outs to him. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Nick Sirianni for looking out for his homies. So
Yeah, that's all you can do.
yeah, so he got a lot of trust in Kevin Patullo and AJ Brown. AJ Brown came out and said he even liked the move. So
Okay.
I mean, if I like it, he like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Look,
but real quick,
If
Ryan,
they
before
like
you
it,
even
we
jump
love it,
in,
right?
yeah,
I
right.
seen that they said that the Eagles did this because a lot of the guys that they probably would have potentially suited, they already found homes. It was a name out there, a familiar name out there that I think is worth a look. Frank Wright, you know what I mean? He out there, he looking
Ooh,
for a home. I ain't know if y'all was gonna bring it
a
up, but
comeback
I'm all for comebacks. He got experience with the
for
organization,
sure.
even though I
We
do
just
like the
rehired
move.
Robert Sala.
Exactly. So,
But
yeah, I
see,
mean, I
see,
do like the move they did, but it was one other name out there, a familiar name out there that I wouldn't have been mad if he would have got the position back, which is Frank Wright. But shout out to Kevin
I
Patullo.
wouldn't have been mad at Frank Wright, but see what with Frank Wright, he didn't win nowhere he went. I could say the same thing about Salah, but see Salah, he going back he going back to what he was like known for, being the defensive
Yeah,
coordinator. And hell,
Right.
he gonna hold that down. He gonna bring back Dre Greenlaw and my man Fred Warner. Is it
Fred
Fred
Warner,
Warner?
no, but
right?
the same as
Yep,
Frank
yep.
Wright though, Ryan. Frank Wright won as an offensive coordinator with the Eagles. He won the Super Bowl as an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, but when he went to be a head coach though, wasn't you seen
No,
he
I'm
didn't do a
speaking to
real
the
good
point you
job.
made about. I'm speaking to the point about returning to a familiar position.
Yeah,
Offensive coordinator. He ain't no head coach, just an offensive coordinator. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He
no,
got success with
I
him.
definitely would have liked the Frank Wright reunion, but I don't know. I don't know. Keep it. Bring up the homies that been here, and like I said,
Fresh
Nick
air. Ain't
Exactly.
nothing
Let's
wrong
go
with fresh
ahead.
air.
and Nick knew the ball, so I like it.
Right. Give them that opportunity to grow from within. But I agree with both of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That would have been a move that, I mean, if we would have came in talking about that, I believe y'all both would have been excited, would have been happy. But I kind of
Exactly.
get what Ryan was saying that it is a different regime that he would be coaching with. Although, I
Right.
mean, I'm looking at the Colts. I don't think they was losing because of him. He made a wrong decision on drafting Anthony Richardson. I believe that. I always said that from the rip. Like, listen, bro, the man in college he wasn't that accurate. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I believe he was completing like 50% in college, and in the NFL that just, I mean, he complete like 40% of his passes, bro, and dudes be wide open, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just ain't got it. You feel what I'm saying? So I do think Frank Wright would have been able to figure something out and build the offense around Jalen Hurts because I mean Jalen Hurts is a good passer. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, give the new guy a chance, and you see where it goes from there. At the end of the day, I mean, we seen that Nick Sirianni is going to win at least 10, 11 games. So
Oh, you already know that. You
you know
already
what I'm
know
saying?
that. You
Like, I
already know
mean,
that.
we got to see where it's going to go from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, shout out to y'all and shout out to um Kevin Patullo on getting this huge opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Just like Q was saying, I mean, he do right. He'll be the next offensive
He-
coordinator leaving in the next 2 years. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
So
Yeah,
do your
right.
thing. Do
Right.
your thing. Yeah, man. All right, let's get over to some more news. Not sad news, but a little bit dark news for the Cowboy fans, man. A huge star of theirs, a cornerstone for them for the past decade plus, retired Zach Martin. What's y'all opinion on that one? As the resident Eagles fans that experience his good blocking abilities over the past decade plus.
I feel like this, man. When I look at this Cowboys team that's like good on paper, but they just can't get right overall. I feel like that was us in the early 2000s, man. I hated to see guys like Trey Thomas retire with no ring. Guys
Hmm.
like Hollis Thomas retire with no ring. Guys like John Runyan retired with no ring, and if he did win a ring, it wasn't with the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So we been unfortunately for us as Eagles fans, we experience times like this. You know what I'm saying? So Zach Martin, although he retired in the season, he was a part of a bunch of a successful Cowboy teams that just unfortunate enough wasn't never able to win the Super Bowl, but they got a bunch of
Hmm.
division titles. Uh,
Yep.
with Zach Martin, and he made the Pro Bowl a whole bunch of times. He went All Pro a whole bunch of times. So even
Yep.
as an Eagles fan, I ain't no hater. I'm gonna show love, especially if somebody really put forth a decent effort to help their team win. It's just they couldn't, they never, held up the trophy at the end of the season. But nonetheless, he had a successful career, and shout out to
For sure.
Zach Martin and congratulations on a successful career. That's all I got to say
Yep.
about that.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to one of the best linemen in the last 12 years. You know
In
what
his
I'm
generation, yep.
saying? Yeah, right. Because he definitely was holding it down. But
Hmm.
Hmm.
as far as the Cowboys, man, it's like, damn. Now, would you draft Alshon Gentry like the first lineman on board? I'm taking. You gotta go
You
lineman.
For
got to.
sure.
You
You
got
For
go
to.
sure.
lineman. You
Yep.
paid Dak all his money, so you go
You can't
outside.
have him going out there
You
against
go
a
out there
bum
and get,
ass
come on.
And
offensive
get
line when y'all
smoked.
know he not a force multiplier. He ain't gonna be back there like motherfucking Josh Allen, Lamar, Patrick, Jalen. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't making dudes miss like that. You ain't
No.
got no old line. He back there getting killed.
So if I'm the Cowboys and I'm Jerry Jones, I'm going offensive lineman with probably my first two picks. I
For
I
sure.
know
Right.
I know I
Because you
got a
never
whole lot
know.
of gaps to fill, but I gotta get Dak some help. I just paid this man. He
The
can't get out.
interior is the number one. If the Eagles haven't proved anything, this motherfucking Super Bowl run it proved that the interior still dominates the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta
You
you
have to
gotta
you have to
solidify that
build
offensive line and that
you have to
defensive line.
build through the trenches, man. You got to build through
Yep.
the trenches, man. So if
Yep. With
anybody
the
any
dogs.
Cowboys fans watching this shit and they're seeing a man just retired,
Yep. Hard pill to
any,
swallow, man.
anything besides offensive line, I'll be trying to kick my TV at pick 12. So,
Yep.
but shout out to Zach Martin though.
Shout out to Zach Martin.
Fact. Shout out Zach Martin. I saw this stat. I believe it was he went to eight, I believe, all Pro Bowls or all pros and only had six or seven holding penalties his entire career.
Dang.
Ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, the hard part is I feel like I'm gonna experience it again, like the iteration that Quants was talking about. Like I experienced the first one with Joe Staley, Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, all these dudes that were great players for the San Francisco Frank Gore, dudes that were great players for my San Francisco 49ers. They just never got to hoist that Lombardi, but at least you got to see them play in the big game, and it was a great big game. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some. You dig what I'm saying? But to never play in that big game, I mean, listen, bro. Even as a competitor, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you can't take nothing away from Zach Martin in his career, and he was a great offensive lineman for
For
his
sure.
tenure with the Dallas Cowboys. He had a successful career, man. He had a Hall of Fame career, first ballot Hall of Famer. Tip my cap to him, man. Let's get over to a little bit of game I got for the off season, man. We're gonna do this: start one, bench one, cut one. As far as players go, or yeah, players go, and we're gonna start off with the quarterback position. We're gonna start off with the three big names in free agency at the quarterback position, and that is Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and Sam Darnold. Start one, cut one, bitch one. Go ahead.
I go first. Start one, bench one, cut one. I'm cutting Aaron Rodgers. I'm cutting Aaron Rodgers. I just don't believe
Ooh,
that. And y'all know I was high on Aaron Rodgers. Like
yes,
I was one of
sir.
the boys that was last to jump off the Jets Joe when they was supposed to
For
be winning. You know
sure,
what I mean?
For sure.
I
We had to
was
come back and hold an intervention like, bro, stop putting your money on A-Rod, man.
yeah,
You got to
yeah.
stop doing it.
Y'all definitely told me that. But so right now I'm done with all his antics. He got no more magic left to show. So I'm cutting Aaron Rodgers. I'm starting. I don't even know if this ain't for no particular team. This for quad team, right? This for the Quanshawn
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
team.
yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to depending on my team. If I got a situation like the Eagles and I'm just looking for a quarterback, a competent quarterback, I'm starting Aaron. I'm going Aaron.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, and I'm benching Russell Wilson. But if the team ain't shit and I still need to look good, I need some magic. I'm going Russell Wilson and I'm gonna bench Sam Darnold. But
Okay.
overall, your man Aaron Rodgers is getting cut. Get the fuck out of here. He's done. I don't want him on my team. I don't want him looking at my team. I don't want him smelling my team. None of that. None of that. So I'm starting Darnold, benching Wilson for now.
uh,
It's just these three.
Yeah,
yeah, we're gonna start off with
Rod
these
looking
three
to
right
trade
now.
somebody. Rod trying to trade somebody.
He trying to throw somebody in
So
there already.
trade
You know, I
all
don't
three
want
of these
none of them.
niggas. I was
He
trading
said, I'm
all three
cutting
of
all
these.
of them, bro.
Trading all of them. Now I'm gonna say start. I'm gonna start Russ. I'm gonna bench. I'm gonna bench A Rod. I'm gonna bench A Rod, and I'm gonna cut Dark.
Okay.
He cutting the
Okay.
dude that see
I like
ghosts. He
this.
cutting the dude that see ghosts out there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want nobody seeing ghosts.
You don't even know that's a
Facts.
talent, Ryan. You don't even know that's a talent to see ghosts. He got a talent.
He
He
see
see
dead
ghosts.
people, bro. He
They see
see
dead
dead
people.
people.
No, I don't need nobody out there saying nobody. They don't. They don't see. All right, you right. You right. See this.
Facts.
See this cut. See this
He
cut.
says he just cut.
Yeah. See this cut.
Oh man, for me, the cut is gonna be between Russ and A Rod just because I feel like both of them got an energy that you just don't want around your team, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like
You blaming on
Russ,
the
the
energy.
fact that Russ came into Denver and had his own office, I never heard of no shit like that from a quarterback, bro. So the
No,
fact
for
you might
real.
even have to have this convo with Russ, I got a little trepidation about bringing him in, and we already know what motherfucking A Rod going. Hey, listen, bro, I need my girl in this joint. I need my homie. I need everybody in it. No, bro, you ain't even that good no more. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta choose between those two. I'm gonna probably cut. I'm gonna probably cut A Rod. I'm gonna probably cut A Rod, man. I'm gonna shock the world and agree with Quants on that one. A Rod gotta go. I'm gonna start Russ just because I don't fuck with Sam Darnold, but he gonna be on my team as my backup, so I'm gonna bench Sam Darnold. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm starting Russ, benching Sammy, and cutting A Rod. You feel what I'm saying? Go smoke your ayahuasca in a fucking cave somewhere, but not on my dime, bro. Not on my dime. You feel me? All right, I got another set of quarterbacks. These are the young quarterbacks that to me, they had the hype and they've all shown flashes, but none of them really shown to be truly elite. So start one, cut one, or start one, bench one, cut one. Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh man.
Oh, this is easy for me.
Oh
He
man.
said
I
this is
wish I could
easy.
go just all talent, but we gotta take him as how we know him to be. So oh my goodness. I'm cutting Tua solely because boy is concussion prone and I just don't there's no longevity there. So
That is true. Damn, you got to take the
you
injury issue into account. He started laughing.
yeah, you gotta cut cuz, you know what I mean?
You
There's
gotta
no
cut, cuz.
yeah. I'm a bench
Oh
Kyler
shit.
Murray because he's short. He's just short, and I just don't believe in the 5'8" quarterback. You know what I mean? He talented as all hell, but depending on
He
how
is dumb
tall my
small.
offensive line is, man, I don't think I'm gonna get that much production outside of just throwing the ball deep and hoping your receiver can get it. And I'm starting Trevor Lawrence bum ass. You know what I mean? I don't even mean to call him a bum. You know what I mean? I want to be all right. It just this dude just haven't amounted to anything yet. You know what I mean? You got
Right.
a
What
whole
we expected him
organization.
to.
Yeah, you got your book bag going, you got everything you need in it, but you just not resourceful. Even though everything is in your bag, you just not that resourceful. So I'm gonna start him just because I know that as far as the total package and what I like in the quarterback, you got the height, you got the talent, you just ain't putting it, you just ain't adding 2 + 2 is 4 yet. I don't know why, man. But
Right.
that's how it's going for me. So I'm gonna start Trevor Lawrence. I'm benching Kyler Murray, and I'm cutting to a solely because his concussion protocol. He always in concussion protocol.
Facts.
He need to be on
Ooh,
the retirement
he threw
protocol.
in that nice caveat. You got to take in the injury risk into
Got
account.
to,
Yeah.
got to. So that's what I'm gonna switch mine up because I was starting to it from the rip because he
Oh
out
yeah,
there,
because you plan on using your quarterback
he's a
as your
winner.
bench. Yeah,
Look at the
right. You
record.
plan you
And
plan on using
when
your
you look at the
quarterback.
accomplishments, he definitely the most accomplished out of all three of them.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm gonna still start him. I'm gonna start Tua. I'm starting Tua, and I'm benching Murray, and I'm cutting Lawrence.
ooh, I didn't think you was going there though. What's your reasoning behind keeping Kyler as the backup as opposed to Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, I don't like Colin either. He just close to getting cut. You know what I'm saying? He just close to
He
getting
sounds
cut.
like neither of them motherfuckers, honestly.
But bum ass Trevor Lawrence, no, he get cut from the rip. You know what I'm saying? They gave him all his money. He ain't do nothing to impress me yet. So
Facts.
you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I'm taking the bull that I know that could get me at least some points, and Kyler Murray can do that. So Trevor Lawrence, you cut.
Ooh, I like this. I like this. Now, anybody knows me knows that my favorite quarterback out of, well, not my favorite quarterback, but I like Kyler Murray. He's my favorite quarterback out of all three of these. But I'm cutting his ass, man. He too small. And he just been disappointing me lately, bro. You were supposed to win the NFC West last year. That interception against the Seattle Seahawks is why you getting cut from MadMizzy team. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was you doing, bro? He was just running through that shit. No look, my man ran it back, touchdown. NFC West going down the drain. I can't have that as my quarterback, not even as my backup, my boy. So I'm gonna have to cut you, even though you my favorite out of all of them. As my backup, I'm gonna still have faith in Trevor Lawrence and his potential. So I'm gonna keep Trevor on the bench, but I'm gonna start to expecting that he probably won't last. So
Right,
hopefully
right.
Trevor can reach his potential once he gets in because he'll no doubtably play some time as my backup. You feel what I'm saying? With Tua as the starter. So yeah, that's my stardom, bench him, cut him. Yeah, man.
Fans, let us know
Tua,
who y'all agree with,
Trevor,
man.
facts, facts, and I'm definitely cutting this one up. Trevor, no, I said Tua, Trevor, Kyler. Yeah, man.
Yep.
And then the last John is just like this middle group of quarterbacks that I think we all like, we all respect, but it's like I don't think that they're in the top tier class, and that is Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, and my guy Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
Start them, bench them, cut them.
I like this segment,
It's-
man. Yeah, I mean it's engaging. You know what I'm saying? I like the segment.
Facts.
So start him, bitch, and cut him. Baker, I'm starting Baker. You know what I mean? I don't even know who the other two dudes is. I'm starting Baker solely because he showed that his heart alone is worth his heart alone is worth me starting. I feel like he's durable. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got like a long history of being injured or being out. And he already showed that with the right weapons around him, he really could get some things done. You know what I'm saying? The same Eagles team that we all know and love, he was able to, out them in the playoffs a time or two. So I'm rocking with
Undefeated against them, I believe, because he
yeah.
beat them.
So
He beat y'all this year too.
yeah, he beats this year. So I'm starting Baker. Who the other two dudes again?
Purdy and
Uh,
Goff.
yeah.
I'm cutting Purdy solely because you know what I'm saying. On my team, there's no reason we don't need no guy like Purdy. You know what I mean? I got a quarterback like Baker, and the last guy is on the bench for me.
Okay, Jared Goff on the
Yeah.
bench.
Oh, Jared
Okay.
Goff. Oh, hold on. It was golf. It was golf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. I'm starting golf. I'm benching Baker.
My man heard
No, no,
bacon
no. You
just
know
went
what? I
off.
like. No, no. I'm gonna keep Baker the starter. I'm gonna bench golf, and I'm cutting whoever trade the trash him is. But Baker, I gotta start Baker. I'm gonna tell you why.
Right at my guy. Right at my
Baker
guy.
gonna win. Baker gonna win. Golf, he gotta have a unique situation for him to thrive in. You know what I mean? That's the reason why Detroit was I mean the Rams were so easily that he was so easily governed because they knew they could
Mhm.
win with somebody else. So if they could feel like they could win with somebody else, I feel like I could win with somebody else. So Baker will be my starter.
Okay, all right, I like that, but I'm gonna go Purdy as my starter because
Yo,
Ooh!
I'm gonna go Purdy as my starter because he's been to 2 NFC championships for being the Mr. Irrelevant of the draft. That
Right,
nobody had
right.
faith in this man. He come out of
Uh-huh.
nowhere and go to 2, not 1, 2. When I don't know how many playoff games he got, but I know it's probably
He
more
got
than
a nice amount.
Goff
I believe
and Baker
4.
Mayfield. So I'm going with Purdy because I'm gonna have some talent around him. I know he gonna bring me some wins. Back up
Right.
Baker Mayfield, and I'm cutting Jared Goff.
What? You wow, right? He went to a Super Bowl and what? 3 NFC champion? No, 2 NFC championship games. But I mean, a bad upset loss this year in the playoffs. But damn, you cutting Jared?
That boy
2
trash.
turnarounds, bro.
That boy
The
trash.
Rams was garbage.
If my boy Wentz was still in the league, I'm taking Wentz over Jared Goff any day. Twice on
Wentz
Sunday.
is in the league. He's just a back. He on the bench.
Look, man, I'm taking Wentz twice on Sunday, bro.
You know I'm a Wentz fan too, man. So I ain't going.
I'm
I
never
mean, I
taking
fucks with
Goff.
Wentz. You
I'm
know.
never taking Goff.
He said I'm never taking
But I do
golf.
like that take on Purdy though. I like that take on Purdy.
That's a good take. Facts. But I'm cutting Purdy too, man. As the resident Niners fan, y'all, everybody knows I believe he's our weakness. I like him and I appreciate him, but I don't think. I think Baker is a better version of Brock Purdy. You get what I'm saying? Just because he has a bigger
That's a good
frame,
take.
he's
That's a good
he's
take.
as athletic. He can make people miss, and he has a stronger arm. You get what I'm saying? He can make all those throws around the field that
Right.
Brock just simply can't. You get what I'm saying? So I'm cutting Brock. I'm gonna put Bake on the bench just to have a little debate out there. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm starting Jared Goff because, like I said, 2 turnarounds. I mean, the Rams was garbage before he came onto that team. His
Yeah.
first year, they were garbage. I mean, they had to get rid of. I don't know why they was holding on to motherfucking Jeff Fisher that long, but they got rid of Jeff Fisher, brought in Sean McVay. Haven't looked back since. And honestly, I used to always kind of look at the Rams like they was a little bit crazy for like getting rid of Jared Goff, but now that they looking to get rid of Matt Stafford. I'm looking at like Sean McVay, like he just the pimp head coach of the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? He always looking for the next best thing. You dig what I'm saying? So
Well,
shout
they
out to
say
him.
Staff like 37 though. They say he like
Yeah, he is
37.
up there. You feel what I'm saying? But I think he still got the talent. But hey, listen, McVay see a lot more than I do, and he has been hurt the past 2 seasons. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, but I like Jared Goff and I like what he's accomplished in the NFL. I mean, this loss this past year was horrific, and I do believe a lot of it was on him, although the defense did crumble as far as like health goes. But you can't go out there and have what 4 interceptions, I believe, something like that. So you can't go out there and have that type of game when y'all had the regular season. Y'all had just missing passes. It was his worst game by far. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna
Mhm.
still start Jared Goff over Baker Mayfield. And honestly, I'm hoping Brock has a nice long career, but I feel like when we come back and we blossom in 3 years, we're gonna come back to this and I'm gonna be like, remember I told you I really ain't like Brock Purdy like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's my stardom. Bench him, cut him. Let's get over to the NBA. The NBA is back, baby. You feel what I'm saying? And we had the Lakers last night, or it was no 2 nights ago. Wednesday night, losing to the Charlotte Hornets. Luka Doncic struggled in that game. You had LeBron James missing 2 3-pointers that could have sent the game or tied the game up. Any concerns for the Lakers and Luka Doncic?
Yo, I know this is about Luka Doncic, right? But are we not going to talk about the drugs that LeBron may or may not be using to be still floating with a triple double every night at 40 plus, dog? Like Luca playing so bad, I don't even want to focus on how good LeBron been playing at 40 plus years old. It's crazy as hell. But I will say this though, I'm so happy we back because, like I said when we first got back, I just don't see in nowhere. I see all of the future talk that everybody be talking. I just don't see how the Lakers got better with Luca trading AD. To me, you
Mhm.
traded 2 players that's one in the same. You traded 2 players that's one in the same. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, y'all betting on the future, that's cool. But as of right now, I don't expect much of the Lakers and I don't expect much of Luca figuring it out with LeBron. Maybe when the rim of the team get handed down to him and he could make all the calls on the court, maybe we'll see some success with the Lakers. But with him and LeBron playing, one dude being a natural deferred, and the other dude is looking. Both dudes is natural deferred. I mean, LeBron looking for him to come through, and he gonna be looking for LeBron to come through. And I
Right.
don't think in those clutch moments, neither dude going is that decisive. You got two indecisive players. You got two indecisive players. It just
Two
ain't gonna
passive
work in
players.
the end. To me, it just ain't gonna work at the end of me.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
shout out to the Lakers though. They've been doing anything. I mean, shit.
I
Before the
definitely
straight.
agree, but they definitely got to find a way where somebody that don't have the ball in their hand gotta make a way to the basket, try to pick or something. I mean, that's up to JJ Redick and his coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? They gotta find a
Yep.
way to get the ball moving around the court because there's only one basketball. They both can't have the ball in their hands. So if
Yep.
LeBron's still being effective at 40, maybe Luka had the ball in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Make him be the point guard and have LeBron just run around the court. You know, he more athletic. So, but getting back to your point of being like, why they traded AD, they tried to make a trade for the boy Williams, but I don't. He felt his physical, and that just what happened. I don't know how he felt his physical, but
Right. Right.
like, like that would have made him a better defensive team. But I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. So now they got to play small ball. They got to play off the ball because both of them need the ball in their hand. I
Yep.
don't know how they going to play. So, but that's up to JJ Redick and them. Shout out to LeBron that's still balling at 40. You seen what he
Shout out
did
to
last night.
LeBron, man.
Right. 40
Hopefully,
points
hopefully
last
he don't
night.
get injured, man, because I don't want to see him go out like that, man. I hate LeBron, and I don't want to see him go out like that. I really don't.
Facts.
Bro, we love LeBron here on the MadMizzy Sports Show. We love LeBron. You know?
No,
Facts.
especially what
Shout
he
out to
doing.
Brian.
Especially what he
Rich
doing, because he
Paul
got
gonna
to.
be in your DM. Rich Paul gonna be in your DM after the show, Ryan. You gotta chill. You gotta take it easy on LeBron, man.
I
Right
hate
at
LeBron
you.
so much. I hate LeBron so much. I love the way how he playing at 40, man. Because my favorite team that got a superstar at 32, he can't even get on the court. So I
Yeah.
love what
One
LeBron
dude
doing.
playing, the 40-year-old playing like he's 32, and the 32-year-old playing like he's
Playing like
40.
he's
It's
40,
crazy.
right? Yeah, right. So
Facts.
I appreciate everything LeBron doing, bro. Keep drinking the water, LeBron. I'm drinking the water with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He on that motherfucking TB12 regimen, man. I don't know what the
Love it.
fuck, what
I love
drug
it.
they done found. You feel what I'm saying? They need to pass
Love
that shit out to the rest of the fucking world, though. I know that. You know what I mean? But for me, you gotta have some concern. Q mentioned it. Like for one, they both ball dominant. You feel what I'm saying? But they ball dominant as far as wanting to set other players up. You dig what I'm saying? And when you don't got that one killer, you get what I'm saying? Like LeBron always had Wade, he always had Kyrie. Then you got AD. You feel what I'm saying? That person that they know they just gonna go out there and get some buckets. You dig what I'm saying? Now Luca is that, but he get it in a different fashion. He get it
Right,
by being
right,
Brian. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
Having the
right.
ball the
Having the
whole
ball.
game, bringing the ball up. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And he
yeah,
just gonna end up with fucking 30 points. You dig what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's
right.
hard, like y'all said, when it's one ball on the motherfucking court, somebody gotta learn how to cut. Somebody gotta learn how to set some picks and set some shit up. You dig what I'm saying? Because you just can't go ISO ball, your turn, my turn. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with Luca right now. This is the most shaky he has been looking. The Lakers looked better last night without Luca. That's should never be the case where your team looks better without your superstar, one of the top three players in the NBA right now. Um, but Luca got to get back to himself, man. And I don't know how that's going to happen, where that's going to happen. Hopefully, him going up against the Mavs. What's that tomorrow night? Or he play the Mavs soon. You feel what I'm saying? But
I think it's the
hopefully that
25th.
game,
It's the
yeah,
25th.
yep. So hopefully that game will kind of wake him back up to saying, all right, I'm still this killer because I know it ain't like he afraid of the competition or proving motherfuckers wrong. We know his beef with, you know what I'm saying, D Book and how they used to go at it. So I don't know, man. I just want to see that fire back from Luca instead of him looking out there looking like he happy he making shots and shit. Like, bro, you've been playing professional ball since you was 14.
Real
Right.
rap.
I mean, you got to get back to what you're doing, baby. You know what I mean? So Wednesday night, that shit definitely wasn't it. You know what I mean? And Brian, I don't know, man. I don't know. But y'all touched on it. Let's touch on both of these teams, man. As that injuries have just hindered them this year, man. And who's been more disappointing with the injuries and just the overall play, the Philadelphia 76ers or the Phoenix Suns?
Gotta say the 76ers because we the team that's tied up in this whole process thing. We the team that's known for tanking seasons to help construct our team moving forward, and the whole process just been turmoil, and it ended up in nothing. So when it comes to what's more embarrassing or which organization is more embarrassed overall, you gonna always have to say the Sixers. Even if the Sixers ain't even the topic of discussion, y'all talking about horrible franchises. You gotta throw the Sixers in there solely because this whole getting Embiid thing was a failure at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at the time it sounded good. The strategy sounded like some mad scientist type of strategy.
Facts.
But looking back, we ain't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? It never amounted to anything. So I'm gonna say the Sixers over the Suns in terms of
MVP. What you talking about?
huh?
I mean, I got the MVP. What are you talking about?
Yeah, MVP, man. I mean,
My
he
man,
bought that
sarcasm.
MVP. Yeah, I mean, he bought that MVP, man. And that's
But
crazy
yeah,
because I'm an Embiid guy. I'm just sad. And I'm just a sad Sixers fan, man. I'm just a
yeah,
sad Sixers fan.
yeah. No,
I'm just a sad Sixers fan,
it gotta
man.
be the Sixers. It has to be the Sixers. How bad I want to say Phoenix because these three. Once they got these three together, and they got a coach now, so they started off what like 21-6 or 21-3 or something like that.
Uh,
But I'm
Who
still gonna
Durant?
say
You
my
talking about
Sixers.
Durant building
But yeah,
and Book?
yeah, yeah. They
Okay,
started out
okay.
like 21-3 or some shit like that. Next thing you know, they 26-29. So it's like, what the fuck happened?
right.
It was always Bradley Bill. They needed a defender. They needed either a big because y'all trying to get Durant to play down low. Durant don't like playing down low. Paul George don't like playing down low. So you
Yep.
should have instead of getting three scores together, you should have got Durant. If Durant was gonna be your guy, y'all gave up a whole bunch of first round picks to get him. And if Durant was
Hmm.
gonna be your guy, Booker was already there. You shouldn't have got Bill. You should have got somebody.
Yep.
You should have got Dwight Howard. You should have got like a Dwight Howard, somebody who could get rebounds and
Hmm.
pass the rock to the dudes who
A
y'all need to
Jaren
score.
Jackson type of some shit. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Or even Bam Bio. Anybody
Bam.
who
That's
could get
exactly what I was thinking of too. A Bam
anybody who could
type.
get the ball back out to the scorers, and if they're not scoring, who can score? That's a Bam
Yep.
Bio. That's a Dwight
Yep.
Howard. What's that dude from Detroit? I mean, it's a list of these guys y'all could have got, and Bill wasn't the answer. He had
Hmm.
liability on
But a lot of
defense.
people saw that from the beginning. That's why
No.
it's like it's weird with the Suns because everybody knew that Bill was kind of like too much of the same seasoning. You get what I'm saying? If we
Yeah.
try and put together the perfect seasoning to hook this shit up, y'all put too much salt on this shit. We already got motherfucking we already got what you call what's his name? Devin Booker. You feel what I'm saying? And Bradley
Yeah.
Bill ain't shit but a lesser version of Devin Booker. You feel what I'm saying? So he don't play
Absolutely.
defense. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He's a dribble and like rhythm shooter. You feel what I'm saying? Like he not like a straight spot up shooter or you get what I'm saying? Like he not just
Yeah.
a straight sniper. He not no Buddy Hield or none of
No, the
that shit. He
volume
one of
shooter, he
those.
got to put up a lot of shots.
Yeah, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody that knew basketball knew that was just something that wasn't going to work. And even with the Sixers though, I felt like they knew that they mortgaged too much against the future and they pressed too much on the Paul George thing. I don't think nobody really wanted Paul George in the city. You get what I'm saying? We came on here, y'all didn't want him. I know when I looked at it, I'm like, it don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, bringing James Harden back would make more sense than bringing in motherfucking Paul George just because PG is like a big version of
Bradley
James
Bill.
Harden, a bigger, more inefficient version of James Harden. You get what I'm saying? So he want to dribble the ball a lot. He doesn't really use his size. You get what I'm saying? And he shoot a bunch of jump shots. So this is for both teams. I felt like the fan base could have told them like this shit wasn't going to work. But I mean, we all got to agree that
See,
with
but
the
ours is a back.
Sixers invested. I don't know though, but the Phoenix Suns being in the finals 4 years ago kind of make it a little bad too though. You feel what
No,
I'm
I will
saying?
say this though. The Sixers was like a bad experiment. But what the Suns did, y'all repeated what they did in Brooklyn. Y'all seen that shit didn't work in
Yep.
Brooklyn. I don't
Yep.
understand why y'all thought y'all could duplicate the shit in Phoenix.
Yep.
So it's still two bad Jones. It's still two bad Jones, but one
But I
was
felt like
working.
the Sixers joint was like at least it was innovative and something new.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
it was a
saying?
little
Like,
different.
yep,
Phoenix
yep.
mimicked what they did in Brooklyn, and the shit they
And
don't
what
want to
was been
Brooklyn.
mimicked multiple times before. Like I remember the Lakers when they had that stack team
Oh
with
yeah,
Gary
yeah,
Payton and
yeah.
all them
Karl
dudes, and they got
Malone.
yup, and they got beat on by the Pistons. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, we done seen this before where you rack up a bunch of star players, but they don't really mesh together. You feel what I'm saying? And when they star players, they all got egos. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you lowering my motherfucking my role? Matter of fact, I don't even want to just do that then, bro. You don't even need me. That's how these superstars be. You know what
Especially
I'm saying?
KD. He ain't no leader. KD ain't no leader. So
Yeah, the KD
No, he ain't
ain't
no leader. He ain't no leader.
KD like, all right, fuck it. You don't want to do that? Oh well. So I mean, for me, I would say
I'm gonna say the
I would
six.
say the Sixers just because
I'm gonna say the
I
six
felt like they was closer.
because
You know what
you
I'm
couldn't.
saying?
I don't give a fuck what MB came in there and said. I don't care if the nigga was crying. We need somebody 30 and younger, and y'all didn't do that. Like,
Yeah. You
I
got
was
an
screaming
injury
for Bi. I
prone.
was screaming for Bi.
Yep. And he was available. He with the Raptors now. So I mean, and I'm pretty sure that's going to work out, especially with who they got over there. What's his name? The young kid Barnes,
yeah,
or
Yeah,
Barnes.
he,
they got Scotty
yeah,
Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, I like what they building over there, and you gotta. I mean, you just gotta build for that future. You can't really once you see that these older dudes, because that age catch up quick in the NBA, bro.
For
You feel what I'm
sure.
saying? You see
For
how the
sure.
Pistons from last year to this year, they already like, oh, this young team coming, bro, because they young and they hungry and they got that energy. Orlando right now, you feel what I'm saying? Like these younger teams, look at the Cavs.
The
You know what I'm saying?
cat.
They got that perfect fit of that mesh of all right, they not old, but they, you know what I'm saying,
But
they
they got the
young enough
right
with
guards to play with
experience.
each other. They got the right
Yep,
bigs to play with each other. They got
yep. And they
sprinkled in.
all they not young, but they not old either. They
They not
not
Right, it's the
30.
old.
right fit
They
though.
not
And then they
30.
got
Yep,
sprinkled sharpshooters all. Then they got sprinkled in sharpshooters all over the place. So
yep, yep. And then I mean, we already know how the Celtics built out. So, I mean, like I said, I feel like with the Sixers, at least I mean they tried. They went out there and try something new. It just it's looking like it's probably not going to pan out. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I don't think they're going to retry a whole fucking process again. I think that they realize that players do want to come to Philadelphia. I mean, Brian was even considering coming to Philadelphia during his free agency, so they know that they don't have to do that whole process tanking for 5 4 years seasons again shit. So I think I think they'll be good. You know what I mean? The Suns, on the other hand, though, I feel like they might have missed their window. That's the difference. I feel like it's more disappointing for the Sixers, but I feel like the Sixers, that's Philly. They're gonna be right back. Phoenix, I
no,
think
they
they
just
missed their
gotta unload
window.
their superstars. They unload if they unload Durant and Booker, they could get some of those draft picks back though. They
Oh,
got
for
Okay.
some solid
sure. But I
players.
feel like even when Phoenix is good, they peak is second round.
Oh
Like
yeah,
when they was nice with Steve Nash and them, second round.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And you can say that with the Sixers, but we know that ain't gonna last too long just because overall the landscape is gonna be better for the NBA with the Philadelphia
And the
76ers.
fans demand, we demand some of
Exactly.
our
It's a lot,
teams.
it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, stricter out
Yeah,
here as far as expecting win expectations. You get what I'm saying? Especially with the Sixers or with the Eagles doing what they
right,
doing. It's a lot
right.
of pressure in the city right now. You feel what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
is.
So
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
Big Dom had the Lombardi at the stadium yesterday, and they got smacked.
And the Phillies better wake up. The Phillies, y'all better wake up, man.
I
There's a
mean, they
lot of
got the
oh
pressure
yeah,
on
but
Lombardi
I
them.
mean
right
at least the
here.
Phillies been in the World Series. You feel what I'm saying? The NLCS the past few years, although they do have a high payroll, and you like, all right, well, we want to bring home the
But
whole
Miz, for Bryce
thing, but
Harper
I
to
mean
not,
they've been successful in my opinion.
but for Bryce Harper to not end up with a pennant, man,
Oh
he
yeah,
got a
he need
bunch
one,
of he got
especially
a
with the
bunch of
Nationals winning
MVPs.
the yep, and the Nationals won their World Series the year after he left.
Right. So it's still pressure on Harper. We're not letting Harper off the hook in Philly, man.
Hell
No,
no.
no.
Although I feel like he's been good, I feel like he's been
Yeah, he
successful
been
with the
good. He
Phillies,
been
but
good.
he definitely
Yeah,
got to bring it home. You know what I mean,
yeah.
he
After
ain't
what
come in
Jalen
here to hit
Hurts just
home runs
did,
and get them
he just
there. You
took
know what
all
I
his
mean?
fans. Jalen Hurts just took all his fans. Don't nobody fuck
Facts.
with Harper
They
no
talking
more.
about letting Trey Turner be our leadoff hitter, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I like that. They should have been did this shit, but I like that. They should have been did that. It's too late for that,
Spring
but
training around the corner too. What's that? Next
let's see
month.
what happens. Let's see what
Next month,
happens.
spring training, right?
It
Yep.
started. I think spring training started already, right, Ryan?
Yeah, the Yankees played yesterday. I think the Phillies' first game is tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. We about to get the baseball talk started too, man. Be prepared. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Let's get over to the last thing I want to touch on. I mean, we got to speak on the NBA trades a little bit, but to y'all, what was y'all most surprising trade of the whole trade deadline? Which was the most
I'm still
probably the most
realizing
exciting part of the NBA season so far?
because they only focus on certain names during these trade deadlines. I'm still watching games and I'm still like, damn, this dude played for this team. I feel
Yep.
like the other day I'm watching Chicago play and I see Kevin Herter that used to play for Sacramento. He played for
Yep. I
Chicago
like
now.
Herter.
So what's the most exciting? Yo, it's so many dudes that's just not playing home. Uh, I guess the young boy from Sacramento that went down to San Antonio.
You took my joint, Darren Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. I guess I gotta lean
Yeah,
into
that
him.
was a crazy John. That was a crazy John.
Me, I'm gonna
Well,
say
that was
cool.
John. That was they was bringing up a lot though. They was already feeding us that one. That had a lot of foreshadowing in it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
gonna,
only reason I gotta say it, man. Because like you said, it was a lot of talk already around that, and the
yeah,
fact
right.
that it actually came true is what I'm speaking to. The fact that it was some, people hitting at that possibly happening, and the fact that it happened. So that's why I'm leaning that way. Ryan, what you saying, Ryan?
I'm gonna say Kyle Kuzma.
What team
No,
you
you
on?
stole mine. You stole mine.
What team Kuzma on? You talking about him playing for the Bucks?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, he stole mine. I was gonna say Fox.
Yeah, I like that one though. I was surprised at that simply because they got rid of motherfucking Chris Middleton, but I mean, I guess Chris
Yeah,
ain't
that was
really
crazy.
getting back to his old self. But I mean, his whole
No
entire
loyalty.
career there was drafted with Giannis.
No
Yeah.
loyalty at all.
Facts. I was like, damn, I was
At
shocked.
least,
But like
Although
they
I mean,
said, they
I mean,
got
I
good
understand
management
at
up
Kuzma
least
a
send
there.
lot
him to a
younger. He
contender
more
out the West.
athletic,
I
but
understand they sent him to a contender in the East. I understand that, but at least send him to a contender in the West. Like, damn,
No,
you
but they
gonna
got
send
new
him to the
ownership.
bottom
So
too?
they said I heard they
right.
under new
That's
management, so it was
horrible.
no loyalty to certain players. Just like Giannis' brother not being on the team no more. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep. They was saying he was
The new
injured. Man,
management
that
ain't
boy
got
ain't
no.
injured. That man ain't on a fucking roster, bro. He where
Get
the
his ass,
fans sitting at. They talking
get his
about he
ass
was
the fuck
injured.
out of
Yeah, he
there.
might be injured. He damn sure ain't on that roster either though.
Get him the fuck
Fuck you
out of
talking
there.
about? He ain't on the Bucks.
New management came in and got him right out of there. Get him
Yeah,
right
they
there. Like
say, hey,
not doing
listen, bro, we
nothing.
love you, Giannis, but we ain't carrying no dead weight, bro.
We ain't carrying no dead weight.
You listen, you got a roster spot. It's because you can play ball, bro. You hear
Goddamn
me?
sideline reporter. Giannis' brother was a sideline reporter that got to wear jerseys.
Facts. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, man. Yeah, I like that one, man. I'm gonna go with though. I'm gonna go with Bogdan. I'm gonna go with Bogdanovich
Yeah,
to
he
the
on the Clippers,
Clippers,
right?
man. Yeah, to the Clippers. I like Bogdan. I always like
But the
this
older
game,
one, right?
and
The older one or the one that played for Miami?
the one that played for
The
the
Hawks.
Hawks. Yeah,
Oh, the one
I
that
think
played
he
for the
is the older
Hawks?
one. He is the older one because he started his career with the Kings, right?
Yeah.
Bogdan. Yeah. Yeah, I like Bogdanovich. And
This
then I
dude,
mean, honestly, I thought they had a nice little setup going on with the Hawks, and I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good fit with the Clippers, either if he coming off the bench or if he's starting. So I like that move for the Clippers for them to have a little bit more depth on that roster, which they already got a lot of depth on. Good to see
That's what
Kawhi
I was
Leonard
about to
back
say.
playing
The
too.
Clippers got a lot of firepower though, but I don't see enough defense. So they always gonna
Nah,
compete
no,
if
they
they
gonna
shot.
be all right. They gonna be all right.
The
They
Clippers gonna
missed
be all right
they missed Norman Powell yesterday because that's a walk in 25 bucket yesterday.
for sure, for sure.
They would have beat the Bucks.
right. Facts.
They're gonna be all right.
That is a good one,
Yeah.
Miz. That was a good one, Miz. I didn't know he got traded from the Hawks to the Clippers.
Yeah,
Wow.
Me neither. I just saw that shit like I believe yesterday. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I always like them. So when I see his name, I always like pay attention to that shit. So that
Yeah, the
was a
one I was
shocker
thinking
for
about
me.
was the one that played in Utah for all them years. The one that played in Detroit. The one that played for Utah. The one that's missing hair up top. That's the one I thought y'all was talking about. Y'all talking about the young one, the one that could to shoot the
Oh, the
three.
youngest. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the one
yeah,
that could
yeah.
that was up there
Yeah, the
with Trey
two
putting them
guard.
threes up.
Yeah, yep,
Hey, I
yep.
thought he was a staple for Atlanta, but they got him out of there.
Facts,
That's crazy.
facts. And that's what this. I felt like that's all this NBA season was about. Was like Adam Silver made a call like, "Yo, we ain't making enough buzz right now, bro.
Yeah,
So I don't
we
care what
not. Let's
y'all
shake
talking
something up.
about, bro.
Let's
We
shake
we
something
we got
up.
to make some moves, baby. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
ASAP. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
All right, let's get these predictions in before we get up out of here, man. We got the Knicks at Cavs. Cavs favored by 8.5 points, and they beating the brakes off the Knicks right now, 69-48. Do y'all see the Knicks making any type of comeback?
No.
Same here, man.
The only team that's head and shoulders above the Knicks is the Celtics. I mean, yeah, above the Cavs is the Celtics, and that's only because they got, like I'm always gonna say, as long as Porzingis is there, I'm
Yep.
giving it to the Celtics.
Yeah, he a cheat code for them. He put them over the top because you got so much length and so much shooting and ball handling when you got KP out there. So when he playing, it's tough, man. It's real tough. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get over to the nightcap. We got the Timberwolves at the Rockets. Got the Rockets favored by 3.5 points. Who y'all got in that game?
I'm gonna go with Houston.
We know who Q going with.
What? You have better name mine.
You froze up, Q? Definitely. Oh no, no, you did. Can you hear me?
I'm going with but yeah, I can hear you. Somebody was calling, I believe. But I was telling Ron to go, but Ron made his answer so short and so quick. I'm gonna go. I'm bet against AE, dog. I don't bet against AE.
He wanted to. He started thinking.
I
He said,
thought
"I
I had
can't."
to read. I had to read the prompt because if that said the Warriors, I'd have went Rockets. But because we talk about Anthony Edwards, I'm going AA. Even if they lose, I can't bet against them.
He said, "I can't go against them." I feel you on that one, man. But I'm gonna go with the Rockets in this one. They at home. They this young, high flying team right now. They fourth in the West. You feel what I'm saying? Right on the Nuggets heels. Ain't nobody catching fucking OKC again. You feel what I'm saying? But they right on the Nuggets heels for being second in the Western Conference. So I think that they got a lot of motivation. And then honestly, the T Wolves, they got to figure it out, man. It's been a bad down year for them, man. After them making it to the Western Conference Finals, after AE really announced itself to the league, it's kind of been downhill from there. You get what I'm saying? So I expect them to come out there and do their thing, but probably gonna be too much Rockets, man. And Ime got them dudes running, man. He got them dudes running. Shout out to Ime Udoka.
Big shout out to Ime.
And shout out to the Celtics, man. They done had
Shout out
probably
to
what
the
the best three
Celtics.
coaches in the NBA to pass. They passed three coaches. You feel what I'm saying? Like you
Shout out
got
to the
Joe Mazzulla,
Celtics.
Ime Udoka, and what was his name? Bradley
Brad,
Cooper, right?
no,
Brad
Brad.
Cooper? Brad
Yeah,
Stevens. Yeah, Brad
Brad
Stevens. I'm
Stevens.
talking
Brad
about the
Stevens.
motherfucking actor. My bad. Shout out Bradley Cooper though. He from Philly. That's why you on my mind. You know
Yo,
what
before we go, we about to wrap up. Yo, is we going to talk about the Ja Morant situation? Y'all heard about happening with Ja?
I ain't hear what happened about it with Ja. I
Yeah,
know
somebody got $1 million in jewelry. Got robbed out his crib.
damn.
Yo,
I
he
know
can't
that they
catch a
said
break. He can't catch a break.
they said the FBI just busted that gang that was targeting NFL quarterbacks. You
All right.
saw that shit?
No, I ain't see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
they got
dudes that broke into Joe Burrow crib, Patrick Mahomes crib, all that shit.
It's the same
They
crew of people just going around hitting hometowns of sports players.
Mhm.
Oh wow, man.
Yep. And then social media is so big, that shit hard. You gotta pay a house sitter. Keep a motherfucker around you that you trust and that you can keep in your crib,
That used
man.
to be the family. You know, when you made it big, the
Yeah, the
family moved
family
with
now,
you.
he gonna set you up. Hey, bro, I went to the store. They came back. They robbed everything. Yeah, all right. Your ass left the motherfucking door open, bro. Stop playing me, man.
You let the door open.
He left the
Facts. You know what I
door
mean? I
open.
saw the camera, bro. Fuck you mean?
Is that off the camera, nigga?
He said he left the door open.
You
That's
black
sad though,
motherfucker
man.
outside.
For these athletes, watch yourself. Get security, man. Don't be out here toting your damn self. You got too much to lose. You feel what I'm saying? Keep the security
Exactly.
around you and keep people you trust around you and keep shit private, man. I know and y'all get paid for all y'all advertisements. So unless you getting paid, don't post shit. Honestly. I
Exactly.
mean, y'all targets out here. You feel what I'm saying? So watch out for yourself, yeah, man. This is MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment. Good to have my guys back. We had 2 episodes this week, but we're gonna be back strong next week, officially every day. Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Y'all know what it is. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the games tonight. Be safe out here. We'll see
Catch me
y'all
on thread,
on
y'all.
Monday. Yes, sir. Follow Quants, follow Ron Money, follow Mad Mizzy. Yeah, I mean, y'all know we everywhere. You dig what I'm saying? Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Be safe. See y'all Monday. Squad.
A good weekend. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do unless it's the cheeks.